For my ASC project, using only a weather balloon, a cooler, and the GPS, I managed to send a GoPro high up into the atmosphere and record video of the ground below. My original estimate for the cost of this project was about $170. However, upon completion of the project, it totaled to only be around $100. The cooler itself didn't take long to make. I used a spare styrofoam cooler I had lying around the house, wrapped it once with aluminum foil, and then once again with packing tape. The parachute was actually the hardest part of the project to make, mainly because the measurements had to be exact, so while in flight, the parachute would deploy correctly and get the camera and the GPS safely to the ground. I used a plumb bob hung from the rafters of my garage to make sure that everything was straight. With the parachute attached, the weather balloon rig measured well over 10 feet tall. To secure the parachute to the cooler, I used a scrap piece of plastic I found and lots of duct tape. I decided to use ASC's GoPro as the main camera for my device. This is the prototype floor plan I originally had for my cooler. It included a flip video camera, a GoPro, an iPhone, antenna, and external batteries. However, I actually learned that it's illegal to send cell phones up in these coolers, so I used a GPS that I bought from BrickHouseSecurity.com. This simplified the cooler's floor plan greatly. Now using a GPS, I had to remove some of the cooler's aluminum foil to make sure that it didn't interfere with the GPS signal while it was in flight. Since the mouth of our balloon was too wide for the helium tank, we used pieces of PVC pipe and a hose clamp to actually fill up the balloon. The balloon took our full tank of helium and expanded to over 5 feet in diameter. We launched the balloon from Gonzales, Texas early in the morning, about 7 a.m. Takeoff was a success even with the high winds in the area at the time. The balloon flew a total of 91 miles from Gonzales all the way to Belleville, Texas, the total flight time lasting a little over an hour and 15 minutes. This is an image from Google Maps that shows an aerial shot of the farm where the balloon landed, and the GPS shows the exact spot where it fell. Once we arrived on the property, I was able to see that the cooler had landed safely, and I was able to export the videos from the GoPro, meaning that this project was a success. And here's a picture of me with the family who owned the property where my balloon was found.